Hello, so today I'm going to be discussing semantic analysis of the 30-month preschooler, to which we don't know his name, but we see him having a conversation and reacting to his conversational partner in a discussion. So we see him using a variety of nouns, verbs. He actually uses a majority verbs. Adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, pronouns, conjunctions, negatives, articles, and words that begin with WH. So what does this mean? So when we see him practice conversation with his conversational partner, we see him repeating a lot of his words. We see him repeating a bunch of topics. So we notice that he spoke about the water from the pool. He indicated that the water was wet, cold, and bad. So he just used a bunch of adjectives to describe them, which is a really positive thing. So he also spoke about the sprinklers, which was an alternative to the pool because he wasn't satisfied with the pool because of how bad it was. So he practices turn taking, as we see, with his conversational partner. His conversational partner would ask him something, and then he would wait for her to finish, and then he would proceed to provide a response. And he also didn't interrupt her or talked at the same time as her, which is a really good thing. So he's a really good listener, which we notice in the video. So in order to provide a description of the pool and the sprinklers that he was referencing, he used sequence stories. And he also expressed temporal relations when he used the WH verbs, when he used when. So that also indicates that he has an awareness of time, and he can sense, and he has a good idea of events and the sequence of events in his life. And his pronoun use is also very impressive. So the pronouns that he uses are we, I, it, her, and all. So this indicates that he not only is aware of himself, but he is aware of other people and how to reference other people in his conversation, in his daily conversation. So I worked with my partner, and we totaled for his total number of nouns to be 8. So he used 8 different nouns, and he used those nouns a total of 16 times, which is how often he repeated his nouns overall. And his verb usage was 18, so he used 18 different verbs, which is very impressive, and he repeated them 25 times. And for adjectives, he used 6 different adjectives, and he used them 7 times. For adverbs, he used 8 adverbs, and he repeated those adverbs 9 times. So for prepositions, he used 7 prepositions, and he repeated those 11 times. For pronouns, which I indicated which pronouns he used, I believe, he used 5 pronouns, and he repeated those 17 times, which is great because we see that he's not only talking about himself in conversation, we see that he's talking about his interactions with others. So for conjunctions, he used 2 conjunctions, and he used those conjunctions 6 times. And for negatives and affirmatives, he used those 5 times, and we see him repeating them 12 times. For articles, he used articles 2 times, he stated 2 articles, and he used those articles 10 times. And the articles were the and a. And for WH words, he used where and what. So he used he used when, where, and what. So those are 3 words, and he repeated them a total of 3 times. So overall, we see that he is reaching his goals and his milestones in terms of his semantics, and his semantic development is definitely up to date with where he should be as a 30-month-old. He has a lot more growing to do as he gets older, but right now he is just where he needs to be. Thank you.